Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I just thought I'd do a quick walk in the area. It's obviously you can see it's dark, nighttime, but I thought I had to have a quick walk and a chat because today history was made. History was made. Her name is Olukemi Olufono Badenoch. Remember that name. Olufono Olukemi Badenoch. Just remember that name. And the reason why history was made is because she is the first black lady, well, first black person, but first black lady in the UK to lead a political party. The same party Boris Johnson was leading. The same party, the same political party David Cameron was leading. The same political party Rishi Sunak was leading. And it was a lady before her who never lasts too long. But all of these people, the Tory party, the Conservative party, the blue collar party, some used to call it the posh party, the posh political party. But the Conservatives used to be known as a party for the rich business people. Look at these gates, all these gold fancy gates. But it was known as a party for the rich, the wealthy. Not many black people used to vote Tories because they thought it wasn't really a party which represented their interest. But anyway, the Tory party has become more diverse and we've been seeing more MPs of colour. We've had lots of Asians, as you know. Rishi Sunak's a Hindu. He's a Hindu, a British Hindu, and he was the leader of the Tory party for a while. And the Liz Truss, she was a prime minister for a very short while, but her Chancellor of the Exchequer at the time, a very important job, was a black man of African origin called Kwame Kwarteng. So you can see the party has been changing over the years and becoming a bit more diverse. Seems, Labour, the Labour Party, that's the people in power at the moment. But the Labour was more known as a people, the disenfranchised, the Caribbean community, the African community, the Asian community, would more get behind Labour because they thought Labour had more protection or more going for them. But now, excuse a cough, now is the Conservatives seem to be more diverse. They've had an array of Asians in very British Asians, may I say. They were born in England, so British citizens like everybody else, but they've been in very prominent positions. But now we've got Kemi Badenoch. I told you her name is Olukemi, but she's known as Kemi Badenoch for short. Just call her Kemi Badenoch. She is married to a white Englishman, so maybe that's a Badenoch. But her name is Olukemi, but she's known as Kemi Badenoch. She's 44 years old. She has held some prominent positions within the Tory party recently, but now in an internal vote, that's when the members of the Tory party voted for a new leader. Today They chose Kemi. She went through the rounds and she's lasted through the rounds of elimination. And it was just her and one chap left. It was her and one chap left. And they've chosen to give Kemi the position. She's 44 years old. Her background is of African origin, but she's British born. She's a British citizen, obviously highly regarded within the Tory party. So highly regarded that they've given her the position of the leader of which has been the major political party in this country for the last, they've been more or less 20 years, 15, 20 years. It's mainly been the Tories in power for most of that time. The Conservatives in power. And now you've got Kemi Badenoch of African origin. Leading the way, may I say. Kemi Badenoch. So remember that name. Kemi Badenoch is the leader of the Tory party, the Conservative party. It seems not so long ago that would have seemed impossible. It seems not so long ago that would have seemed impossible in the UK. Even though we've got so much more diversity now, it seems, I don't know, it just seems like it would have been impossible. Rishi Sunak, he broke a mold when he was elected as leader of the Tories. He broke the mold, being the first Asian leader of a major political party. But Kemi Badenoch, she has really broken grounds today. She has broken grounds today. So will she follow Rishi to be the next Prime Minister of the UK? Well, that is something to be seen, but it's still a major step in the political arena of the UK. It's a major step. It's a major step. We have had British white prime ministers before. We've had Liz Truss. You've had, back in the day, Margaret Thatcher. Used to call Margaret Thatcher the Iron Lady. But now, leading the Tories, the rich people's party, the affluent people's party, you've got Kemi Badenoch. Anyway, guys, if you follow this video, if you follow me this far, I would suggest that you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and of course, leave a comment. Let's discuss Kemi getting the top position in the major political party. Let's discuss Kemi Badenoch being the leader of the Conservative Party in the UK. Wow, that's all I can say. Wow, that really is something. That really is something. Across the pond in America, there could be another woman of color jumping in. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, she's going for the presidency of the UK, of the US, against Donald Trump. So that is unwinding in itself. But wow, Kemi Badenoch for Prime Minister. Well, she'll have a bit of a wait because we've just had a general election a few months ago and Labour have been voted into power with their leader Keir Starmer. And there was some questions about his treatment of a black MP called Diane Abbott. Even though, you know, Labour was supposed to be the party which more represented people of colour, there has been some questions recently. Even though the Home Secretary, our current Home Secretary for the Labour Party, he is a black man. So I suppose there is some diversity there. But Kemi being elected, and it was through the Tory members, they voted for Kemi. That is quite a big deal across here in the UK. And I think it's a step forward. It's a step in the right direction. It's a woman, it's a black lady, it's a woman, British born, of African descent. Oh, it's showing the beautiful diversity of the UK. Oh, the beautiful diversity of the UK is shining through. It's shining through, it's shining through. A good education, you get a good education and the right contacts, and there's no limits. There is no limits. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that. Remember, if you like my content, hit the like button. Let's get this channel up. Let's get it really up and running. Let's get it really up and running. And of course, if you want to stay informed of when I put out new videos, hit that subscribe button. It's all free of charge. Hit that subscribe button. Do the right thing. And we'll just celebrate Kemi being the head of the Tory party today. Tommy Robinson, he's against anti-Muslim immigration. He's been locked up for 18 months. So I wonder if he'll be happy about Kemi being head of the Conservative Party. And of course, it used to be the likes of there was one MP back in the day. He was talking about this kind of stuff when more black people would rise to positions of power. Enoch Powell was his name. Enoch Powell. He talked about the rivers of blood and the country would be doing this and spill into chaos. But look, it hasn't. It hasn't spilled into chaos at all. We've just got new people coming in. The country is becoming more diverse. It's becoming more accepting, more tolerant. There's so much people in mixed relationships now. It really is no big deal. It really is no big deal. The great thing is diversity is coming through, and we should all, as a nation, feel very proud of that. We should all, as a nation, feel very proud of that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna sign off now. I'm just gonna complete my walk, and thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for listening to my views. If you've got any comments about what I do put videos about, please don't be shy. Just put a comment down and hit the subscribe and like button and help this channel grow. All I've got to say for now is stay healthy, stay well, and have a great evening, and see you guys in the next video.